Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV for the preview of Walsall at home to Leyton Orient. Orient, one of the two. And we're also going to look at, can Walsall realistically make the playoffs? So we're going to look at that. But first, Leyton Orient, 63 points, running away with the league, albeit Stevenage doing their best to catch them. But very, very impressive season for them this season. At home, they're very, very strong. Last 9 home games, not conceded a goal. Won 6 of those and 3 0-0 draws. Very solid defensively. In 30 games, they've only conceded 17 goals. So getting goals past them is tough. Stevenage did it. When Leyton Orient went to Stevenage, Stevenage put 3 past them, which makes it all the more difficult knowing there's 14 goals conceded in the other 29 games. So it's tough. It's tough. But Leyton Orient have had a bit of a wobble. So won 2, drawn 1, lost 2 in the last 5. So bit of a wobble for Leyton Orient. Won away to Crewe last time out, 2-0. Home to Wimbledon, 1-0 win. Lost away to Tranmere. And also away to Stevenage, lost 3-0. And a draw at home to Barrow, 0-0. So, Tranmere and Stevenage can beat them when they go on their travels. And I think the only way to get at them is away, I think. Up front, Paul Smythe, 9 goals, 1 assist. Been missing for the last few games. Not sure what the issue is there. But Theo Archibald, right attacking midfielder, 5 goals, 5 assists. He's a big part of their setup. And George Moncur in the centre, 5 goals, 2 assists. He's another quality player as well. Kelman is the new guy that's come in. He's doing okay for them as well. A bit of a loss for them was Dan Happ. He's out for the season. But since he was a very solid centre-half for them. But since he's got out injured, I haven't conceded a goal. Other than the Stevenage game, of course. So, So, what can Walsall do against Leyton Orient? Can Walsall get points at home to Leyton Orient? If we're going to get anywhere near the playoffs, we've got to keep the points tally ticking over. Walsall have gone through a very tough run of games, and things do lighten up somewhat for Walsall. Games after Leyton Orient, Colchester, Newport, Crewe and Hartlepool is where Walsall really need to get back and firing on points. But down to Saturday, Walsall just 4 points off 7th. So sounds very doable, particularly with 2 games in hand. But it's that points haul. That points haul needs to keep ticking on. Walsall just won 1 in the last 5, 2 draws, 2 defeats. So that's not as good as I say, 14th. We need a win. But where are the goals coming from? Since January the 1st, we haven't scored from open play other than DJ. So that's a tad worrying. On the January the 1st, 2 goal scorers, 1 Kinsella, that was a shocker, in the 2-1 win over Mansfield. And the other goal, Douglas James Taylor. That was a nice turn and shot to get that goal. But other than him, nobody else has scored. Just mentioning DJT there, Douglas James Taylor, other than Danny Johnson, goals per 90 minutes and high shot accuracy is Douglas James Taylor. But that seems like a long time, but we've only played 4 games, and one of them was against Leicester. So, so that's not as bad as it could be, I suppose. Hutch, he's got 3 goals, 6 assists. And Knowles, 3 goals, 4 assists. So that's where the creativity's coming from. Wasn't a lot of creativity on show against Northampton last Saturday. And it's going to be another tough one against Leyton Orient. So, can we do better than a 0-0? Because that's getting goals past Leyton Orient. We've got to be solid at the back. So, fully expect team news. Evans to remain in goal. White, Daniels and Month to stay as the solid back 3. Knowles as right wing back. Gordon as left wing back. The midfield 3. Comley likely to be the deep lying CDM. And then Maddox. Quite a few were quite pleased with his performance on Saturday. I thought he had some good flashes, but perhaps not great. Hutch, really time for him to show his quality and start putting some chances on. And Wilmot, of course. Wilmot looked okay when he came on. Would he be better off with a longer run in the team? A bit more time on the pitch? And then up front, Matt Stevens still coming back to fitness. But perhaps looked the most likely to score. And Jamil Matt. He's not had an easy introduction. But sooner he gets him on the score sheet, him and Stevens really. The Matt attack, get them running. And that's what we need. If they can break their ducks on Saturday against Leyton Orient, then all bodes well. My prediction for the game, I'm not going to go for the boring 0-0. I'm going to go for Jamil Matt, 0. Not Jamil Matt, 0. Jamil Matt for 1 goal, 0 for Leyton Orient. So, chances of playoffs. When we're only 4 points off with 2 games in hand off 7th, that sounds very, very likely. We've had our tough run of games. The next 4 games, as I say, Colchester away, Newport at home, Crewe at home and Hartlepool away. We really need to be getting 10 points plus from that, really. So the wins and the goals have got to start flying from now, really. After that, we've got another fairly tough run of games. Barrow, Bradford, Stevenage, Swindon and Grimsby. And we're looking for 2 points a game then. And then if we carry on 2 points a game for the final run-in, the final 9 games, then we should be round about 76 points. Mansfield finished 7th with 77 points last season. But, of course, last season, Scunthorpe were adrift, which sort of pushed the total up. But equally, Leyton Orient and Stevenage are sort of a bit separate. So I think around 76, 77 points, we need to get past that mark if we're going to make top 7. So what do you think? Is a top 10 finish more likely? Or can Walsall switch things back on and get into that top 7? We did have dreams of a top 3, but I think, in all honesty, I think that's not going to happen. I will be doing a predictions league, same as I did last season. So look out for that, and we'll sort of see whether we can predict the final placings for all the teams in League 2 round the top. But we'll see how that goes. Right then, Walsall Fan TV, thanks for watching. The joy and the pain. See you on Saturday. Back in my normal seats. That'd be nice. And we'll be going to Smash Burgers before. So if you want to grab a burger, premium burger before the game, Smash Burger is the place to go. 20% off with Walsall Fan TV 20. That's the code you need. And look forward to seeing you in there if you can join us. Thank you.